Here we go, let's hear what they say. Hour ago, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo-hoo!
Hey everybody, it's Escape to Reality with Justine.
And Geneva, hello. It's Love After Lockup time, baby.
Oh
Who's
my
excited?
God. And the little
episode.
Mexican dynasties.
Oh yeah, the new. We also got to talk about the Michael documentary that starts tonight.
Oh, it starts tonight? And what,
Yeah,
a different one than the one that's already been airing?
The HBO.
Oh, it's an HBO
Neverland.
one?
Yeah.
And there's a Netflix one too, though, right?
No, I think it's just HBO.
Oh, because people have already been
I'll
seeing
watch.
it. Like Andy Cohen and them were talking about it on his radio
Yeah,
show.
because I think it premiered at Sundance or something, so people saw it ahead of time.
I think
But
there's
that should
some.
be interesting.
There's one about the boys. Is that the one with the boys? It's on Netflix. A lot of people have watched one.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, this one is supposed to be the big one. Comes out tonight. So we'll discuss
You know,
that next time.
I really don't. Oh, Michael Jackson. You want to watch that depressing documentary about him molesting little kids?
I mean, I just think it's kind of interesting. We'll see.
Oh, God. I like to live in the black with him. Like, I don't want to know that he's done any wrong, you know? But
I know,
he
right?
is a freak.
Totally.
You know, Neverland, you can buy Netherland for $30 million. I wish I had 30 mil. I'd buy that right up.
30
it was
million?
on sale for
That's
100. Now it's down to 30. About what's the advertisements for Michael's thing?
Well, supposedly it's like all these guys saying about like their
how they
experiences, and it's
Saw
super
that.
heavy on the family, so it should be interesting.
Oh my God.
I know.
And how they testified at court, but Michael kind of strong-armed them.
Yeah, and I think just how they were like manipulated and everything, so it should be interesting. I'll report back. You have not watched Abducted
Wow.
in Plain Sight yet? You haven't watched it?
I don't want to watch some guy molest a little girl and then
You gotta
ruin her
watch
life. That just is so dark to me. Why would those parents do that to her? I want to stab people like that, you know? I don't like contributing to them.
Listen,
And
Twitter.
why do those who
tell
I was telling
Justine
this to
she
my
needs to watch
friend. But how can you get over this little girl sleeping in bed getting molested, you know?
She wasn't. Well, I mean, I don't know if he was molesting her when he was like sleeping in her bed, but I mean, that's definitely inappropriate. I don't know what parents would allow.
No, that guy was screwing
somebody,
her and
like,
screwing
it's
her
crazy.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
Anyways, on that positive note, we'll do.
But
a little
maybe
slug
I'll
gossip.
try watching it. I'll try watching
Okay.
it. It is just so. These people, the world is so disturbing, you know. All right,
It is.
moving
it
on.
is. Before we dive into Love After Lockup, which was a solid episode, we'll do a little celeb gossip. What do we got?
All right, so I guess so Danielle was on schedule, the Duchess, to be married on Monday, but that's been postponed because her daughters are against it. Duh.
So we're talking Danielle Staub, who got divorced 3 weeks ago, who's getting married to a count. Is he a count or a prince? What is he?
He's a duke, maybe, or
Okay.
he's German and French, and so I forgot how old he is, but remember, what is she, 56? 56, man. She does look good. She is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how she does it. So now she's engaged to him. They've known each other for, seems like only a few months.
It's crazy.
God, people are all saying, like, is a duchess or a countess who's higher? I think duchess is, right?
I think so. I mean, it's crazy. It's just insane to me that she continues to find
He's
people
the
who want to marry
Duke of
him.
Provence.
Okay. All right.
He's a freaking
Interesting.
duke. That's wild, man.
It's
And
crazy.
the family owns 15 vineyards in the south of France, as well as 2 castles. She's scoring on this one. She better not screw this up.
Oh, she will. Like Joey, like Gorga says, she's got like that magic pussy or something that really draws people in. I don't
She
know what
does. It must just grab it and wash it like a washing machine. It's crazy. I don't
Okay.
even know.
So we also have to talk about the Jordan Woods Red Table Talk, Khloe Kardashian drama. So I don't know.
Yeah, I have
What
seen
did you
that
think?
people online are like, what, well, what's his face to host after hours party for these little kids. People are online saying that
disgusting.
too. It is so weird and gross.
Well,
He's such
I mean,
a nasty little perv.
So like, I don't believe Jordan Woods at all. I give her props for like trying to stand up to the Kardashians and doing her thing, but like like there's no way that she was just there, and like the whole like the legs over the knees shit, and the like that he only kissed her by the door. All of it is shady as fuck to me. Like I don't
Yeah,
believe
no,
it.
they
I don't
were
believe it
like
for a second.
bumping and grinding all night. And why was she the only one left there at 7 a.m.? That's a key piece of
Also,
information
it's
that
like,
they kind of
wouldn't you think
danced
that
around.
it would have been a much better approach for her if, when she thought about going there, to just like call Khloe and be like, yo, he's taking like 12 girls back to his house. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense to me to not do it, not to tell her properly. I think it's kind of weird.
It's really,
You know?
If she would have called the people.
Well, no, she'd called
Oh,
Tristan.
sorry.
If she'd called Khloe and been like, hey,
She should have known better.
FYI, I'm heading over to his house at 3 a.m. with like 15 girls. It's kind of a bad look, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just like the whole situation is stupid. And then I
And
saw
she's
Khloe,
seen
she
Khloe go
originally,
through all that shit.
right. And she saw like Khloe originally tweeted out that it was Jordan's fault and that everybody on the internet came for her. And then she put out another tweet saying like, okay, it was Tristan's fault. Like, I just need to take some space. It's like, oh my God, it's a disaster.
You know, it's a little bit of both, but I do feel bad for her that she's so young and she's being treated like public crucifixion the way is that the right word? Crucifixion.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
She seems like I don't know what the hell is going on. I do feel bad that her friendship's over with Kylie because she protected Kylie that whole pregnancy, didn't slip a word. So it's just the guys always end up screwing things up, friendships. It's just
yeah,
so
and I mean, she's
stupid.
young, man. She's 21, so it's like it's you're gonna do dumb shit when you're 21. That's just what happens. And I mean,
I'm
like,
sure they have a
like
lot
I've
of
said a million
mutual
times
friends
before.
that-
Totally, Tristan's a fucking piece of shit, though. Knew it before.
He
know
is.
it
He's
now.
so
That's
gross.
That's
I
it.
wonder
What
if
else
her
we
and
got?
Kylie, I don't think they'll ever be able to get over it, but maybe they'll just be able to be in the same room together. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. God, we'll see what happens. I'm sure the drama will continue. What else do we have?
What else? Let's see. Just that Peter Thomas from Real Housewives was arrested for writing bad checks. What a loser.
So good. I love that. It's like
Cynthia really
God,
picks
he
such
was-
loser men.
I
He's
know.
a nice
I mean,
guy.
I like
love
Peter,
him,
but
yeah.
so what do you have to do to get picked up for writing bad checks? Like, how many bad checks is he writing that he gets busted like that? I don't know.
And I think he got off the airplane and they got him in Miami, and this is in Louisiana. So he must have been writing I don't know what kind of bad checks, but
Writing a lot of them.
you go to
Sketchy.
jail for I don't know how long. Maybe he won't.
Yeah,
I
we'll
like
see.
Peter. I feel bad for him. He's a nice guy, but maybe he is being sketchy.
I think
Yeah.
definitely being
God,
sketchy.
these Bravo
if you-
people.
I know. If you get arrested in a different state for check fraud, that means they're coming for you. Like, regardless.
Yeah, it must be for
It's
like.
not a good look.
I wonder what he's buying.
Right?
It's for that bar one crap. God.
Yep.
His eyes were bloodshot too. He looked exhausted in the mugshot.
He did. He
He
probably
is
was
a
drinking
hot.
on the plane.
He's a hot old man though.
You love
He has
him.
got some. He's got it going on. You know. Oh yeah, I do.
Before we dive into Love After Lockup, let's talk a little bit about the new Bravo show, Mexican Dynasties, that we both watched. It is set in Mexico
What
City.
you think?
I mean, I think it's good casting. The families are nuts. I loved the parents with the son who's like has a very codependent relationship, and they all live together, like in the villa. Whoever those people were, the penthouse.
What are
they were hilarious.
Ayandes?
Yeah, the Ayandes. They were hilarious. And then I kind of liked the mother-daughter duo. Reminded me of What was the with the weird face on Real Housewives of Miami?
The mother,
Marisol.
yes, the mother, Marisol. Yeah, Marisol. The mom reminded me of Marisol's mother, and then
Yes.
Doris reminded me of Marisol.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think it has potential. I think the gay brother and sister are like extremely creepily close. I love people who are like,
What's
"It's a
going
little
on there
incestuous."
though? So he's
Weird.
gay. He is okay. And who's
Right,
they're the Madrazos?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. Do they show their parents? No.
Yeah, the mom is in it. I think the mom, she's part of it.
And the dad, Allende, he reminds me of Todd Chrisley.
100%. That's exactly what I thought. Same thing.
Did
Like everybody
you?
was like, even in the background, they were like, sometimes we always thought he was gay, but he's not. It's like, so yeah.
He's just
I thought
like
I think it.
a Latin
I
lover.
guess so. It has potential though. I'll watch it. It looks like it's gonna be more entertaining than like dramatic, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like their
yeah.
characters,
I wonder if we're the only ones who will watch it. I don't think it's going to get a second season. My gut reaction is that it wouldn't get a second season. What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of feel the same. I think sometimes like Bravo throws shit at the wall and sees if it sticks, and I feel like that's what they're trying to do here. I don't know, but maybe everybody in Mexico is gonna watch it.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I
'Cause
love
bet
the whole
they
family
know
dynamic.
they probably know those families way more than anybody in America would. That's not Hispanic.
All I want, I'll know I've made it in life when I have blinds that go up and down motorized, How could they not have another bed for the kid to sleep on?
I thought the same thing. Like, why do you have a penthouse if you only have 2 bedrooms? Like, what the fuck is that?
It didn't
about?
make sense. I don't understand why
Yeah.
you'd be and where it's like earthquake central, you want to live up on top of there, right?
Yeah, fuck that. I'm good on that. No. I thought, but I think it has potential. I think it's gonna be good.
Have you been to Mexico City before?
I haven't. I would like to go. I've gone to Mexico so many times, but never to Mexico City. It's supposed to be cool though. Great food
It looks
town too.
cool. Yeah. And I just wouldn't want my mom telling me I'm fat all the time, but she doesn't seem to hate her mom. Raquel.
No, I mean, yeah. I think it's gonna be good.
Have you had chicharrones?
Yeah, chicharrones are very good.
Are
You've
they
never
like
had
a
them?
churro or no?
No, chicharrones is fried pork rinds. It's like
Okay.
I think it's pig ears fried or something. It's some weird part of the pig.
Oh, wow. Wow.
There's literally nothing better in the world than the churros you can get in the line at the border. Like
Really?
a little Mexican lady is cranking them out. Like I don't order a lot of border food because it could be real sketchy, but the churros are
that they can't screw up a
so
churro.
good.
Yeah, I freaking
No.
love it.
Yeah, I love a churro.
I love a churro.
I got a Costco
me
churro
too.
the other day.
I did too. I love it from Costco. And Tyler's
Yeah.
like, "This isn't a churro," and he like poo-pooed it. I'm like, "Well, I'll eat it, whatever." My kids and I love it. For $1, you can't go
Right.
wrong for that big thing.
Absolutely not.
My last thing though is, and then with the air mattress though, they have the cheapest air mattress you can get at the store. Like you can't get the Aero mattress that Costco has. It has the pump inside it that's like a double mattress.
I know they had the single mattress with like the little thing you have to hold to it that doesn't fit. Where you're like, "Meh." I know that was good.
It's like 1980. I don't understand how these people are so rich, but no bed. You can't go to a hotel. 27 years old. You can't tell your parents I'm going to a hotel. That's
Weird.
crazy.
Weird. All right. Should we dive into Love After Lockup?
Yeah.
Before we do, as always, we ask that you please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Also, if you haven't, check out our episode this week we did with 2 Black Girls, 1 Rose. You can find them also on Apple Podcasts. We talked The Bachelor. That was fun. And then follow us on Twitter
Yes,
at
that was
Escape2Pod and Instagram at Escape to Reality Podcast. Those are our handles, and you can always send us an email if you really want to say some thoughts. We've been getting some nice some good thoughts. Escape to Reality Podcast at gmail.com. All right,
Yeah,
let's do it.
On just another Bravo note, I'm always surprised that they're bringing Summer House back, but I'm glad because I like that show.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'll
All right.
watch it. All right, we're starting with Tracy and Clint. So I missed, for some reason, my fucking DVR didn't record the first 7 minutes. So
Oh,
you're
man.
gonna fill us in. What?
So Clint shows up.
So we
to
started
his
with Tracy and
parents'
Clint.
house. Yeah,
Okay.
he shows up to his parents' house. He says it's only been 2 weeks since he hasn't seen her. It seems like it's been months, right?
God, it looks like he's aged 17 years in those 2 weeks.
Jeez. And so he says his parents want to cut him off, and
Okay.
so how old is he? 37 or 47?
37, getting cut off at 37.
Wow.
I think you've really gotten your ride, bro.
His
Like, what the
parents,
fuck?
it's their fault. It's their fault.
100%,
And so his mom and
100%.
dad sit him down on the couch, and they're like, so what's going on? And she asks him, does she like jail? The mom, and Clint's like, she likes it more than I do. And they just are like, the mom's like, you could find a nice, good-looking Christian woman at the church. You don't need this crack addict. You know, she always says addict. I love the way she says addict. And the dad's just sitting there silently, and the parents are super upset. The mom's crying that that's their only son, and that their son is just being used by this drug addict. And she's like, "What's the drug? What's the deal breaker? What would she have to do for this to say? What would it have to do? Blah blah blah." And he's like, "I guess she just have to do drugs again." And the parents are like,
please.
he's
She is
like,
doing
she's
drugs.
going to rehab and yada yada yada. And so then he finally says that he'd pick Tracy over his family if he had to choose. They got some money. They got a nice house.
You see that house?
Yeah.
It's very nice. Where do they live?
I don't
New
know.
Mexico or something? Or Texas? I don't know where, but
I feel like you jump
either
out
their
of an
dollar goes
airplane and land in the
farther
middle
or-
of America. That's where they live or something. It's crazy.
Okay, so where I saw, so is this where it picks up where he's like, he leaves his parents' house and like he's missed calls from her?
Yes. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So he's worried. He walks out of his parents' house. He's worried that because he missed her call, she's gonna leave him. Like paranoid as hell.
How does she have all this time to be calling?
Right?
they
Like
just-
repeatedly? I don't get it. I love how she's manipulating him. She's like, "Am I on speakerphone?" And he's like, "No." And she's like, "Is your family trying to get you to leave me? Are they getting in your head?" And he's like, starts crying. He's like, "No." It's insane. He's like so weak when it comes to her. It's like crazy. Like,
Did your
just
mom?
weak-willed.
Did your mom say I'm a gold digger?
Right.
Oh my god.
And then she's like, "I don't need this right now. I have problems. I'm facing 20 years. He's like, "We don't have to talk about it." It was pathetic. Like pathetic. I've never seen anything like it. And then he does the typical Clint move, which is throwing his phone away and then has to run after it because he needs
and then
his
it's
phone.
still working. What kind of phone does he have? That's a great advertisement for it because
He's got to have that like OtterBox case. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's learned his
Right?
lesson. It is crazy the way he's chucking stuff.
Yeah, he just like, so he hangs up on her and then she calls again. He picks up and he's crying. He's like, "I just love you."
What kind of phone is she on, or is it an internet phone off the computer, or?
I'm so intrigued by prison
I
communication.
would love to know.
Like, she can't be at a payphone like traditional.
That's how I
prison, like, how you
picture.
imagine-
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
head is like, but there's no way because she's calling him like repeatedly. Like, I feel like it has to be an app or something.
And is she in a jail where it's just like free time all the time? I don't. It's crazy.
She's just hanging out by the
I
phone.
missed it though. How'd she break up with him? What'd she say?
I didn't hear her say anything either. I just heard him yelling like, "Do you want to end it? Do you want to?" And she like said, maybe she said like yes or something, and then he just like hangs up. I don't.
And then
it's
he's
so
like,
pathetic.
"You got your wish, mom." And he like points to the cameraman. They all got their wish.
I know, and he's like, "Take this mic off right now!" Running around,
And
punching
his mom's
shit,
still
flipping out to his
enabling
mom.
him.
Oh my god, that mom! She was like, "Clint, I'm sure she'll call." I was like, "Oh my god."
I thought you
So
didn't want him
sad.
to talk to her. That's not the right
I know.
answer, Mom.
Well, obviously, mom spoils.
She'll call Clint. It's not a date to the prom. She's a crackhead in jail. Jesus.
On a date to the prom. I know. It's like he is just. I mean, the level of desperation and like, and regardless, like even if you took away the fact that she left him with a $21,000 bill for a car, like it's still ridiculous. His like obsession. It's insane.
21,000. He does not care where that car is.
No, he could care less. All he cares about is that the woman who's locked up in jail wants to talk to him 10 times a day. It's just like, I've never seen anything like it.
Where's the car?
Good. Where is the car? I don't know. Someone, I mean, he doesn't care. He's obviously not trying to find it. He could give a shit.
$21,000. He's not going to tell his parents either, he said. Supposedly
God,
they don't
they're
know.
They're gonna get the bill. He's probably still claimed as a dependent on their tax returns.
I bet. Yeah.
Like,
does he live there?
I don't know. It kind of looked like it.
Does he have mental illness, you think?
I can't figure it out. Like,
or is he just enabled financially and has never really had to grow up? It's one or the other, right?
Emotionally, he acts like he's 12 years old.
And how did he get Kate Gosselin to marry him? She seems like a very level-headed person.
I mean, she's a manager of a hotel. She's got her life together. A home to suites. No, not even. What do you think it is?
She's
like
at
a Quality
Staybridge
Inn?
Suites where I'm staying. Yeah.
Yeah, Staybridge. There we go.
Jeez.
Oh, God. So it looks like, if I'm wrong in the
Yes.
preview, it looks like we see Tracy in the finale.
I can't
She's
wait.
out.
This is going to be the best season finale of our life.
I know. I'm really sad it's going to be over. And I know you guys who are listening are going to be sad, too, because it's been great.
But then they said that they're
Been
going
a great
to keep it going. So how long do we have to wait, you think?
I know. I wonder if it's going on hiatus or if they're just going to give us a new cast. I don't know.
Keep on rolling,
See.
baby.
Keep it rolling.
Tracy lost a lot of weight, too. That crack diet.
Baby. That crack diet. It's the new keto.
Jeez.
All right. Caitlin and Matt.
Man.
Okay. I just have so many comments about this hotel room Caitlin was in. So she checks into a hotel after their
Poor
fight.
Caitlin.
She's like throwing a fit, throwing shit off the bed, throwing it back on, flopping around. This is what I had to notice. She had 3. Did you see this? 3
She's
pizza
kicking.
boxes.
Was there 3? I only saw 1. There was 3.
3 pizza boxes. There was like coffee discarded, chips, soda. It was like she went on like an emotional eating binge. 3 empty boxes, and it
She's
looked
so
like she was there.
thin. I never.
Maybe
Wow,
she was,
I
like,
would never think. I guess maybe either you
3.
starve or you are hungry in times of stress.
I guess she went for it. 3 pizzas. The room was like a complete disheveled mess. Matt
If I was her,
calls
I
from
would just
jail.
have wine. There, you just see me drinking. I wouldn't be eating really. Maybe I'd be eating after. I'd be drunk.
Right. Matt calls back in jail. Possession of a stolen vehicle, which they don't explain.
Why didn't we see him stealing the car? And where's the camera people
No.
when he's stealing a car?
Was he with a friend? I wonder if his
Sam, are you
old
in
buddy
on
pal-
this, Sam?
What if Sam left him up Schitt's Creek without a ride? So he just took
Oh,
matters
man.
into his own hands. It's crazy.
He got into a fight with Sam, I bet.
Yeah, he's back in jail. So I mean, he's fucked, right? Like
He has to be.
He has to be. Man. So that's 2 out of the how many? 5 are reincarcerated by the end of the season.
So,
sounds
wow,
about right.
such a nice word for it. So she breaks up with him for not breaks up, or what, takes a break, and he can't handle it. Then he wants to just go back to jail. Oh, look at that lightning. Jeez, it's crazy.
Yeah. He just wants to go back to the old,
He's
back to the
ready
home
to-
he
he
knows.
just- Within 24 hours, without Caitlin babysitting him, he's back in jail. Isn't that insane?
It's crazy. I mean,
And what kind of car does he steal? And how did he hotwire it? I mean, will he steal it with a baby in the back? We need to know the details.
That's interesting. I just don't get why she asked no questions. These people never ask questions. It's just like, oh, you're back in jail? Oh, possession of stolen vehicle? Okay. I would be like, wait, what happened? How did you steal a car? Where'd you steal it from? What happened? What kind of... there's no follow-up. It's weird.
Whose car? Yeah, yeah, right. She was just very okay, and then I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Right.
And then she's like, well, I don't know if he's going to be in jail for a while. I don't know what this means for our relationship. He's going to be back in jail.
Of course, if he has 14 felonies, how's he getting out? I don't think he is.
And that's your
There's no
first,
way.
even if that's your first time, stealing a car is
so
a big
that's what
one.
we got
I
from them.
think.
He's back in jail. Back in jail. All right.
God, he got a tooth, and now and she didn't have the TV on. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
It didn't look like
she was
it.
just pounding pizza in a hotel room. Look, you have to
Why can't we get a close up of her eating? Yeah.
No, I want to see her just binge like an entire pizza to the face, stress eating.
I will just watch her eat everything for hours. I would watch her just do anything. She's a character.
She must have just like gotten super baked and then ordered a ton of food. That's the only thing that seems to make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. With Matt's mom.
Yeah. Yeah, I invited Matt's mom over to commiserate.
Matt's mom's like, oh, thank God he's back in jail. I was so sick of him being out.
Mom probably had a party that night. She's alone. Caitlin's gone. She's thrilled. She doesn't have to make breakfast in the morning, clean up their drunk
No more
food.
bacon
She's
for
excited.
other people.
Yeah,
no more nasty underwear.
Right. Lizzie and Scott. Oh God. Okay.
What a wild ride they are.
Okay. I have real thoughts on this prison pie situation. So she comes in. She's like, I'm going to make Scott prison pie. And he's like, I used to send money for her for all the time in prison. It's like, I guarantee you that money was for crack, one. And two, why are you recreating prison food? You're in a place where you don't have to use coffee creamer and like the frosting from inside a cookie. It was like disgusting.
Yeah.
I would not eat that. I would not.
It's like she's reminiscing about the good old days. Like, wouldn't that scar you?
Yes. Also, powdered coffee creamer is like one of the most disgusting things in the world.
It's disgusting. You're going to die if you drink that.
You saw how many she had? She had like 3 massive
She was dumping it. She could make a sandcastle with that. It was crazy. I want to see the end thing. Like, show us what this stupid prison pie is. They didn't even finish it.
I gotta see that. Yeah, how do you not show us the finished project? All
you
she did
Google
was
prison pie. Yeah,
I know. All she did was scrape out a couple Oreos and dump in some coffee creamer, and that's all we got. I want to know what
cracking me up the way she's like feeling like the good old days, scraping that inside of the cookie. She was having too much pleasure doing that, right?
I mean, what the hell? It's just, it doesn't make any sense. Oh my God, there's actual prison pie recipes. Prison recipe, burrito, cheesecake, prison recipe. Oh, that's what she was making, right? It was like a cheesecake?
Yeah, she said it was like a cheesecake.
Oh my God. This shit is disgusting.
And she wants him to eat it.
I think we're going to have to post a picture of this.
Wouldn't you just have flashbacks and shudder if you saw that?
100%. Who, when you have access to a freaking normal grocery store, is like, all right, I'm going to prison pie. Here we go. It's like,
oh my God.
On.
Even when
Disgusting.
if I don't have normal creamer, I'll drink my coffee black. I will not drink powdered. It's just so nasty.
There's nothing worse than
oh
it.
My
like,
God.
Literally nothing.
The people at my work like pound it down too. It's the worst.
At work, something about work coffee to me is just disgusting. Like, it's never good.
Work coffee is gross. It's never, the canisters are never clean.
All right, I'm sorry. I know this is a tangent, but prison burrito, I have to tell you what's in it. 1 bag of Doritos, 1 package of ramen noodles, 1 Slim Jim or 1/4 of a smoked sausage, 1 cup of hot water, 1 newspaper or paper towel. Oh God, what's a paper towel for? All right, here we go. Crush up the bag of chips. Being careful not to damage the bag. You'll want to use it to hold your burrito. Crush up the ramen noodles. Dump the noodles into the bag of chips. Seasoning packet too, if you wish. Chop the Slim Jim or sausage into small pieces and add it to the mixture. Oh, this is so gross. Add your hot water to the bag.
Oh my God!
To cover the mixture. Not over adding or you'll end up with soup. Fold the bag over tightly to make a pocket that will help form the burrito shape. Wrap some newspaper pages around your chip bag to help keep in the heat. Let sit for 15 minutes. Ugh. Oh, that's so
And
what's
it do? It just absorbs? What's the paper towel for?
You wrap it around the chip bag to help form the burrito.
Oh my God, it's so nasty.
Look at the finished product.
Oh my God.
That's so sick.
That is
All right.
gross.
Okay. All right. Back to
Why would you want to revisit that?
right. Okay. So back to it.
Oh my god! And then can they Google this in jail? I mean, oh my
know,
god!
right? All right, so I definitely, tell me if you agree, but I think what Scott was doing here this whole time is like he's trying to bail without having to tell her he's broke. Like the way he's like,
Oh yeah.
because she's like, Jasmine, isn't happy with you. He's like, then I'll just leave. It's fine. I'll just go. And
yeah, now he's ready to bounce. She's not screwing him, and he's out the door.
Right. She also says that she doesn't. Why aren't you looking at me in the eyes, Scott? What are you doing with your eyes? Your eyes are weird. Your eyes.
Oh my god, I'm looking at the picture of the burrito. I'm sorry. It looks like someone's cut open and their intestines are spilling out. That is disgusting.
We're going to put up a picture of a prison burrito on our Twitter for anyone that wants to see it. At Escape 2 Pod.
Wow.
We'll share it with you.
Okay. Yes, he was definitely doing the whole yeah.
Yep. He's trying to flee to avoid the money conversation for sure. And so he leaves the hotel room and she chases him and then he leaves. And she's like talking shit about him as he walks back up. Really? He was acting like a psycho. Like he full on was just losing it.
He was like in panic mode. Yeah.
It was good.
And she's gonna freak out because she's got nothing without him.
Right. Well, they got nothing together because he has nothing to give. So
there's got to be some type of programs for people that they don't just dump these people out on the streets after prison. Maybe they do.
I think
maybe
they do,
I could start a job for these people. I could start a program. A company.
A catering company.
It'll get me into heaven.
Prison Food Direct. I also, line of the episode was when he said, it was so much better when she was in prison, which really says it all.
Oh my God. As he's walking in the elevator, it's pretty dramatic, right?
I know. It was good.
Because he could just keep her there. And wow. And she's only been out 1 week. This is all in a week, right?
It's insane. 1 week.
And then she's like, do you want to have sex with me? He's like, no, I don't want to have sex with you. Yeah, right. He can barely. Yeah, right. I mean, I think he's more worried about the money, I guess, but he still couldn't look at her. But it was just funny to hear a man say that. Like, he could care less. Right. He only gave you that much money for nothing. Yeah.
Right. I think right now the stress is like turning him it's making him anxious.
Yeah, right that second maybe he's telling the truth about that, but overall I'm sure he would.
Also in prison he was probably getting freaking sexy pics all the time and her dirty texting him. Now he doesn't get shit. Jeez. That's why prison was better too. He got some,
and they're fighting up and down these hallways of the hotel. God. And there's got to be other people staying there. It's crazy.
Right? It's good. Any other thoughts on those two disasters?
Scott just cracks me up. He does have pretty eyes, though, right? Pretty blue eyes. Just that's the one thing he's got going for him, I guess. But he's crazy with that mouth really and the red face.
Ugh. I mean, he does look so much better, though, than the beginning.
He does. Yeah, he looks like a whole different person. Better. It'll be interesting to see what happens. She spent $30,000 on prison phones. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. She also said she kept the prison phone up her vagina for safekeeping. I hope she put it in a bag.
Did she say she put it up there? Or I had taken it like she put it right above her vagina, but she stuck it up there?
That's what I thought. I mean, she said they touch her everywhere else.
Wow, I know. When she
put
said
it in her vag.
Yeah, okay, that must make sense because why would they not touch her right up if it was just her abdomen? Right. Yeah.
Yeah, safekeeping.
30K?
Got a waterproof phone or something, huh? It's insane. I don't understand. So she spent at minimum so far between drugs and phones and the hustle. What did she say? 800 grand she got from. So almost close to $1 million in prison.
God, she is smart, man. Leave her. She could be running something.
Right.
She's a hustler.
All right.
Oh my God.
The couple, the moments we've been waiting for, folks. We're almost there. Meghan, Michael, Sarah. The confrontation is coming. We're getting in the finale.
Oh, that was good.
So oh man, Megan continues to really trip me out. She's like smiling and thrilled. Like she's thrilled to be going to visit him in prison. It's like really sick. It's sick and weird.
She is really happy and excited. Like, yeah,
she's like the eyes. She's doing her makeup, which again, she can do some great makeup. But she's like the eyes have to be popping. He loves my eyes. It's like, but it was almost like you would think she's going on a first date. Like the amount of thrill she like had in her voice, it was sick.
Yeah, she was
like
nuts about it.
And also, I get it. Like it's not her fault that he missed his PO, but it's like also kind of her fault. And she does not seem remorseful or sad that he ended up in prison at all. It's weird.
And like that, it's just an awkward situation. She just doesn't care. I can't believe she's there to see him in jail. I thought she'd have gone home.
No, I mean, she got that one-way ticket. Girls,
she's fascinating.
I don't understand what's that. It's a bizarre situation.
Her doing the makeup
Sarah,
though, and she's talking to herself in the mirror.
I know.
Oh my God. And that creepy smile. There is something to that smile.
She needs to do a YouTube on how she does her makeup. That I would watch. I think she has the talent.
She does. Yeah, and people, please don't tag these people in your messages to us on Instagram. Somebody tagged Megan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good. She's going to come for us. Sarah's... I love the buff friend. Just amazing. She's working out in her apartment gym with 3 machines.
Was her hair shaved before?
Yeah, definitely was shaved.
It was before? I didn't notice that. Oh my God. I thought that was like a fresh haircut. It is very aggressive. And it's looked like she's put on 20 pounds of muscle since the last time we saw her.
She's on a roid cycle. She's buffing up.
That thigh was there ready to kick some ass.
I know. Sarah went through his phone and talked to his PO and has found everything out.
I love the PO spilling beans like that. I wouldn't think they'd be allowed to.
Is that legal to like? I thought that was weird too. Like she's like, thank God the PO's partner's a woman because she feels for me. It's like, what? Is this how the government operates?
Maybe because they're married, she's allowed to get that information.
It's weird. Oh man. Got a tornado warning in this area until 8:15.
It is freaking going crazy in your window, man.
Watch out now. Let's hope I don't get taken. Listen, if I die,
a cow gets blown by the window like Twister.
If I die recording a podcast about Love After Lockup, I've done something wrong in my life. I loved the friend saying prison is the place he needs to be right now. I thought that was great. And which it's like she really hates him. Michael calls.
He should
of course, right where they're talking.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, I know. How convenient.
Yeah. Also, she confronts him, starts to get into her weird little creepy voice, and says like she confronts him and asks him about Megan. And I loved him. He was like, "Why are you saying all this? Why are you asking me these weak ass questions?" It's like you can't get.
I don't have time for this right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have time. He's in prison. Like what? I don't understand. What? Does
and again,
he have time
how can he have all these phone calls too?
I know. She threatens to hang up on him. Michael, if I hang up, we're done. It's over. I'm never calling you again. Instead, tells him he's ignorant and she knows they're engaged. Tells him. And her friend has to hang up the phone, which I thought was great. She would have never hung up. I bet if he had said, "Baby, I love you,"
I would never hang up either.
You wouldn't?
I would just keep fighting. I would just keep like rambling the same thing, and I would talk in circles, be like, "You're a piece of garbage," until like the cops would have to hang up the phone on his end.
Had said right, if he had said like, "Hey, I love you and I'm sorry," she would take him back in a second. Yeah, I think so.
I really feel for her because I've been burnt. I feel for her. I feel bad for her, but now it seems like in the next one she's like saying, hey, that's my husband. I'm not just his baby mama. Like, it's a little interesting. She's not really that grossed out by the whole thing. She's like she's
not giving up.
Yeah.
It's like become a battle of who's going to get Michael, which it's like, what catch are we talking about? This isn't fucking Prince Harry. He's in
I'd
prison.
have more sympathy for her than, if she didn't go visit him and like,
Right.
What is there to go talk to Megan about? You know everything.
Yeah, she wants to confront her, so she's driving over, hauling ass with her hair
God
braided,
she
ready to
is.
fight. You know that's like a sign.
How
if
did
you
she-
braid your hair as a
did she
chick, you're
braid
ready
her-
to fight?
Yeah, because then
you
they
don't want to
can't
get your
pull
hair
it.
pulled. Yeah, 100%.
And she's pregnant.
Ready.
And she's pregnant. She doesn't care if she gets like a gut punch or something. Nothing's gonna bother her.
Sarah thinks Megan knows she was married.
Do you think that Megan knows more than she's leading on? What do you think?
Now I kind of do. I feel like maybe, I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe she did know. What do you think?
I think they're hiding that from us. Yeah, right? She can't be
Yeah, we'll
that
see.
stupid to think he's driving around with the baby mama and nothing's happening. And
Right?
God.
I loved Sarah starting to get real petty. She's like, I mean, I've seen everything. I've seen naked photos of her. And like, I'm not saying that I'm the best looking right now, but like, come on. Like, she was getting dirty.
So Megan's sending like videos of herself doing, you know what? I want to barf. That's crazy.
It's after her twerking class. She's got to show off what she's learned. I think that's what she's doing.
Sarah is just like at every. I mean, she's just whatever. She seems more normal to me. She's just stuck in this shitty situation. She's pregnant with this guy's baby. You know, it's a real shitty situation to be in. But I think she does end up. From the Instagram, it seems like they're not together now. But Megan seems nuts.
She definitely seems nuts. There's something very unsettling about her. And like, I just. Listen, I am pro-choice. I don't understand why Sarah is having this child. It doesn't just like really like it.
How
doesn't
far is she
seem like,
in though? How far is she in this?
She's like just found out she was pregnant because he's been out like what 4 weeks.
And she says that she hasn't touched him in a while. It's like it's been within a calendar month, or whatever. I don't know if that's a phrase, but geez,
100%. I know. Yeah, so the next week is the confrontation. She sits down. What did she say? Like she sat down with Megan and she like Megan said one word. She's like, "Don't talk to me like that," or something. Like it's crazy.
I can't believe this freaking TV show made us think we were getting this 3 weeks ago.
I know.
And it was really a season finale.
I mean, remember we were talking about The Bachelor with Two Black Girls, One Rose, and they said that scene of like Colton jumping, they showed like week 1. So it's like, this is what these shows do, you know?
God, I
They
can't
just make us wait.
She's not leaving Rochester. I love that it's all happening in my hometown too. It's hilarious. It really cracks me up.
Right.
God, I used to be more team Megan. It's really flipped. I mean, I just want Sarah to just be done with it.
I mean, I'm not on either of their sides, but Megan has definitely become a psycho to me. Like she's become a little Fatal Attraction, like a little creepily obsessed and happy with a really bad situation, and it makes no sense to me.
Why is she smiling like the way she does? It is so creepy. She really can spruce herself up though. She looks pretty sometimes.
Right? She really does. All right, last but not least, Marcelino and Brittany getting engaged. What'd you think of the proposal?
Oh, I thought it was so sweet. I loved it. I actually thought it was really sweet.
It actually was good. I give him props for like planning something.
I'm gonna make Tyler watch that. I'd be like, you fucking suck. No, I'm just kidding. But it was very romantic. It was sweet. I mean, you knew that it was happening, I guess. Yeah.
I liked the men's wedding band. That she received. That's her.
Yeah, that's nice. It's her
grandmother's ring.
Yeah, hopefully will bring her good luck, and hopefully she'll respect the ring and not sell it when she's back on a bender.
Right, and she's over Amanda. She said, "I don't know where Amanda fits in this life we have now."
So they jumped out. Did they jump ahead 4 months, or she's been? How pregnant is she? 1 month too?
Yeah, see, I don't know. She's walking, pretty pregnant, right?
She's walking around the store like she's ready to give birth and squat down in the field. I don't know. It's just weird, right?
Yeah. No, she does look more pregnant. I
think breathing
the
heavy.
timelines on all these people are not consistent at all. Like some people, it's been 5 months. Some people, it's been 2 weeks.
And for pregnant people, I need like
a
time in the bottom, like 16 weeks. I need to know how pregnant and accurate, like how pregnant this girl is.
It's so ridiculous.
I thought it was sweet though, but But he's like, okay, let's get married. I thought he was gonna be like, we're in Vegas, let's go get married, right?
Right. I know.
I thought that's where it was going. Now they're
finale.
gonna
You think that
freaking
Megan
get
and
married?
Sarah are gonna fight? Do you think they're gonna be a physical altercation?
No, just because they're on TV, and maybe because she's pregnant, it'll hold her back a little bit. But I think if it was real life, they definitely would have.
Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be interesting. I hope the producers let them fight though, if it comes to
I don't
it.
think Megan's a fighter. I think Megan is a. I think Sarah's grown up on the streets more than Megan has. I think Megan's grown up in a white picket fence kind of neighborhood situation.
I think she's more of a psycho than we anticipated.
She's
So,
a
I
psycho,
don't
but
know.
she's like a watching, no offense to The Bachelor, but watching The Bachelor, like really buying into the romance type psycho. And
Okay,
Sarah
all
is
right.
like has a best friend who's half her head shaved and is
call.
is like ready to whoop some ass.
Yes, that is accurate.
Like
That is
Megan's
accurate.
best friend is a kindergarten teacher or something, and
Yeah,
they go out for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Starbucks, and
true.
and Sarah's out at the
It's-
bar getting kicked out because
Right.
she's smashing bottles
Yeah.
against people's heads.
It's been a good season. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been real good. I'm excited for the finale. It's gonna be
Oh,
great.
me too. I'm so sad it's going to be
Yeah.
over.
I know. Me too.
I love how Tracy gets out just in time for the finale.
Yep, she's all about the timing. Also, for those of you listening, we're going to be checking out a show, Temptation Island, that we've been hearing some things about. So if you watch it, let us know what you think about it on either Twitter, Escape2Pod, or Instagram, Escape2Reality Podcast. Send us a DM. Let us
Yes.
know, because I think we're going to be checking it out. We want to know if it's worth our time.
Maybe this week.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Anything else on this lovely train of love?
No, that's it. Just rate us if you love us and help some
Yeah.
sisters out.
Absolutely. All right. We'll be back. And appreciate everybody checking it out. Have a great week. All right. Bye.
Bye, guys. Oh.